I am seeing in my future and in your future and in America's future a substantial market event. And I've been saying this to you guys for a while. I'm trying to prepare the Crashes and Taxes audience for the fact that we are going to see substantial market events. And I would say, and I can't market time, I'm not God, I don't know when, but I would say, you should really buckle up for the next 90 days and be prepared. Be prepared to see major things coming that you're not going to maybe even understand or won't be explainable. I will definitely do my best all along to inform and to guide and to give you, just general advice. I can't give direct specific advice, financial or legal, on a public podcast, but I just want everyone to be prepared. If you're a long-term investor who's already retired, living off of distributions, and you can't afford to go through a market correction, you need to move to safety. You need to move to safety. The VIX, the volatility, it is not going to stop. This is the volatility we have while we know that rates aren't even going to start rising until March. What happens in March when they start rising? What happens if we get 7 rate hikes? 7 rate hikes and the market is decimated. You cannot go from flooding the market and stimulating the market for 12 years to just literally sucking all of the liquidity dry and raising rates to normalization 5-6% late. You just can't, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. The Federal Reserve is in a corner. They have to control inflation and employment, but they can't do it in such a way that literally decimates our economy in the process. So I would just tell long-term investors, go to safety. Short-term investors that know what they're doing, that are sophisticated, there's places to make money. You can certainly do some option strategy on both sides. I would make sure you're covered. But certainly there's short-term opportunities, but you also have to be really non-risk adverse, because these are certainly a lot more speculative plays than what we would normally be seeing. And so you've got to have the ability to make sure if you do, if you do some options, you have the ability financially to cover those things. I'm not giving you options advice. There's all kinds of courses out there on how you can cover yourself on both sides of a transaction and make money. And that's really sophisticated. And so I'm not encouraging you to go out and do that unless it's a passion of yours, because it is quite sophisticated. Usually takes professionals. But again, there are short-term things that could be done. But even that, I still have to warn you, strongly warn you that with things that are coming, we need to be vigilant.